Life. A simple, yet complex word. It is the common singularity that connects each and every organism to one another. The development of human understanding of this concept has evolved through the critical thoughts of our ancestors over a period of thousands of years. However, it is only within the past few centuries that we have truly come to understand life in a way that stems directly from ourselves. Indeed, that is the first step to this process of enlightened thinking via your own personal school of thought. Close your eyes for a moment and think about a pool. This pool contains each and every person's consciousness and soul that you've ever met in your life. There is no separation between the thoughts of you and those next to you. No new thoughts. No new ideas. No new progress made for the betterment of humanity. Now, reopen your eyes. The collective hive mind I just described is essentially what society is today. All of us are a victim to a system that has established the standard: go to school, get a degree, get a job, have a family, and then finally, die. All too often, this is the sad fate that our fellow man undergoes. Be that as it may, we, you and I, can avoid this fate given to us by separating ourselves from the crowd. Don't want to go to school? Just don't. Don't want to work a dead-end job for minimum wage? Go out there and aspire to be what makes you happy. This is the core first tenet of my system of beliefs. Live for liberty. Live like yourself, and most importantly, live for yourself. Many struggle with these principles due to a plethora of reasons. People depend on you. But think for a moment. Why do they need to depend on you? Is it out of necessity or convenience? In a difficult situation, can you say with 100% certainty that they will be your crutch? If you answered yes to that last question, there is an issue within yourself. This brings us to our next tenet. Never trust anyone with your full person. There are no guarantees in life that they'll always have your best interest in mind. The leader of the Protestant Reformation, Martin Luther, once said, "Each betrayal begins with trust." Looking at history, the stories of Jesus and Judas, Caesar and Brutus, and even the American general Benedict Arnold, they're all prime examples of this. Isolation from those around you guarantees that you will never be betrayed. It is perfectly fine to associate yourself with people. However, do not become complacent within these relationships. The moment you let your guard down is when someone is most likely to stab you in the back. So why even give them the chance to do so? Now, the final and arguably most important tenet to follow is to always evolve. At the end of the day, the only thing that keeps us alive is our ever-amazing ability to adapt. Now, there are multiple parts to this concept. I believe in three main things that we should continue to evolve and improve over time. Our knowledge of things within the outside world, knowledge of ourselves, and finally, knowledge of the things that we do not know. To gain knowledge of these subjects, one must go through experiences, and from these experiences, one must gain understanding. And from this understanding, we learn all that we need for life, to live. And live as if we don't just exist, but instead to serve the self-righteous purpose of living to our own life's fullest extent.